I think Christians should get involved in politics because of what politics needs to be, and that's a way to fix problems, to bring people together. I think the answers to that, some Christians may find those on the centre-left or the centre-right or anywhere on the spectrum. But I think you've got to contrast that to what we see a little bit in this country, but also around the world, which is people who I think maybe aren't interested in solving problems. They're maybe seeking to use, and in some cases, create division in order to get elected. And for me, that's not what politics is. It's not what it should be. And we need people who are genuinely interested in the common good, wanting to be in Parliament, wanting to fix some of these problems.
We all have a view on the kind of country we want to live in, and I think Christians are encouraged to live out our faith in the public arena. You know, being involved in politics is a form of public service, and I think politics really benefits from having, you know, Christians, people with faith, people with no faith, actually being active in politics.
Christians should be everywhere. They should be everywhere witnessing grace and all the fruits of the Spirit. Now, of course, that's a tricky thing to do in politics, but we should always try.
It's really important as we share the love of God that we're involved in politics, so that the Word of God is able to be involved in every policy that we make, but also that it's being seen throughout the country as well. And I think that as Christians, if we're not in the room having those discussions, then unfortunately it means that we won't get the representation that people desperately need from us.
I think it's really important in this secular world that we try and uphold biblical standards, Christian principles. They are being eroded all around us, and it's essential that we try and maintain a biblical stance on policy issues when law is being established.
Well, who was the greatest of all lawmaker? It has to be Moses. After all, didn't he come down with 10 commandments written in stone, which were really good laws? And that's what laws are based on, really good ideas. And if we want to influence our society, don't kill, don't steal, don't covet, do right to your neighbour. Surely we should try to imitate that and be those lawmakers for today. So yes, of course, Christians should be involved in politics and try to influence the society we're in.
We've got a God who wants to be involved in our world, and therefore we've got a great opportunity to serve with him in this place of Westminster to shape our nation and beyond. And that's why it's so important that Christians get involved in the political life of our country.
I worked in the city, and I said to my minister, I think I should go to theological college. He said, don't be an idiot. He said, if you go to theological college, who's the Christian in your office? And it's the same principle here. Who are the Christians here in Parliament? We should be salt and light, okay? And you work for the common good.
I think the Bible's really clear. God is interested in how we run our lives and how we run society, and therefore it's really important that Christians get involved. And so I've got several colleagues from all parties who are active, obviously, in politics, and we're trying to steward God's creation and the world that we live in, and we're doing that through the way that we govern ourselves. And we have different views about that sometimes, but that's what it's all about.
I think fundamentally politics is about serving, and being a Christian is about serving and doing good for the community, being able to put others before yourself. I think Christian values and beliefs fit very well into politics if it's done in the right way and with the best will. And I think it's important, the more people who come into politics to serve others will make such a difference right across the United Kingdom.
I think we should certainly care about politics, you know, whether you want to get involved and stand for election or join a party, that's maybe another matter. I think I would encourage you to do. But 100% of Christians should care about politics because we care about the people of this world. These people are God's creation, everyone created equally in God's image, and therefore they are fearfully and wonderfully made. And politics is about how their lives are run and ordered in this life. We mustn't see politics as an ultimate thing. It's not the solution to everyone's problems, but it is a way of serving people, of making at least your corner of the world that bit better and doing it in God's name.
I think faith in Jesus is the best starting point there is for democratic politics, because it's the source of exactly the values that we need to make politics work. Responsibility, solidarity, patience, persistence, compassion, truthfulness. Those are the things that can deliver confidence in politics. And, you know, if the Christians aren't there, and if politics isn't delivering, if people don't have confidence in the values underpinning our confidence, well, whose fault is that? Christians need to be involved.